Welcome to Little Newton. Fractions. Skill number 1. Word problems. Mixed number. Improper fraction. How many halves are there in 1 1/2? Let's break down the question and understand it, shall we? The question asks how many halves are there in 1 1/2. Do you know what halves are? Let's say we have one whole pie and we cut the pie into 2 equal parts. Each part of the pie is now 1/2. How many halves are there in 1 1/2? The question asks us to find the number of halves there are in the mixed number 1 1/2. Alright, now that we've understood the question, let's move on to solve this word problem. How many halves are there in 1 1/2? Let's use a circle to represent one whole. As seen earlier, we can now divide one whole into 2 equal parts. Can you see that each part represents 1/2? Can you also see that 2 halves make one whole? Great! Let's move on to the next part. 1 1/2 can be represented by one whole and 1/2. Can you see from the diagram that one whole and 1/2 is equal to 3 halves? Do you understand? 2 halves plus 1/2 equals 3 halves. Hence, there are 3 halves in 1 1/2. Let's move on to check our answers and ensure they are correct. Let's try to solve this problem using a different approach. First, we convert the mixed number 1 1/2 into an improper fraction. 1 1/2 equals 3 over 2. 1 over 2 is equal to 1/2. 3 over 2 is equal to 3 halves. So we managed to reach the same answer using another approach. Therefore, we know our answer is correct.